In order for a campfire to keep on providing light, heat, and a place to melt s'mores, it must have appropriate fuel, and it must have oxygen. Without both those, the fire will go out. In order to sustain and build momentum towards our desires, to keep persisting in taking action, we must keep adding fuel. That's why it's critical to have a why so powerful it makes you emotional to tears. A less powerful why is still helpful, as it can add a bit of fuel to the fire, but a truly powerful why is like pouring gasoline on the fire. When you feel your persistence waning, meditating on your powerful why ignites life back into the fire within. Our self-talk is also fuel to the fire. Every repetition is throwing just a little more fuel on. A few dried needles at first, but as we stop internally arguing with it and resisting, every repetition becomes a larger piece of wood. It's also important to note the successes along the journey. They're not the goal, but if you pay attention, you'll see lots of markers along the way that you're moving in the right direction. Celebrate those. Your brain loves those shots of dopamine to the reward pleasure receptors. Each of those is another log on the fire to keep it going. Our burning desires are the coals that keep burning if the flames die down. They keep the fire from going out when it's tough and if we're being careless about fueling the fire. But left unattended too long, even those coals go out, so keep fueling the fire. A campfire also must breathe. A mastermind group is critical to keep fanning the flames, especially when the fire is just beginning. Many times I've seen my dad light a fire and blow into it just after the match has lit the starter paper. Without, it often doesn't catch and go. But a fire needs oxygen its entire life, so always stay close to the mastermind. The most common way to put out a fire quickly is water. Enough water suffocates a fire. Our fears are like water to a fire. So can be the negative comments of the naysayers. A small fear or remark may be just a little raindrop. The flames resist and the water evaporates before it has any effect. But a dozen raindrops and a small fire begins to hiss and sizzle. There's a little less light and a little more choking smoke. 100 raindrops and a weak fire can be extinguished. The larger the fire, the more water it can withstand. Keep the fire strong to withstand the rain. But when a deluge of rain comes, even a huge fire could be strongly affected if appropriate measures aren't taken. That's why it's critical to build a cover over it. Stop listening to the negative influences. Remove the parasitic friends. Guard your heart. Guard your dream. Guard your fire. And don't stand next to your fire and dare the rain to fall by sharing your dream outside a trusted group. There'll be plenty of drizzle splattering around as it is.